Did you know every single day over 5 billion words are translated globally using AI? At first glance, it might seem like a simple input-output process, but the reality is far more complex than it appears. Hi, I'm CG from East Innovations, and today I'm here to take you behind the scenes of AI translation, exploring how it works across various contexts. At its core, AI translation revolves around two components: natural language conversion and file format handling. A bit too abstract, right? Let's break it down by use case to see how it works in practice. First one, pure text translation. This is the most common type of AI translation, accounting for roughly half of the total AI translation volume. From a technical perspective, pure text translation is the simplest form of AI translation. It's all about converting words without having to worry about formats. The examples of pure texts include chats, comments, or your inputs for GPT. But when it comes to business applications, things get a bit more involved even for text translation. Companies often use AI for contextual understanding, ensuring translation consistency across documents, and on top of that, automated QA for quality assurance. In these cases, the AI output not only needs to be precise, but also usable and tailored to the specific context. The second major use case is document translation, which is common in places like clinical research, financial reporting, legal contracts, and marketing materials. This accounts for roughly 20 to 30% of the AI translation daily. Here, the challenge isn't just linguistics. It's also about adapting and preserving structure. Formatting or layouts often carry critical information, so preserving these elements during translation is also just as important as getting the translation correct. For example, in French, the phrase "Je suis étudiant" might have the word "étudiant" underlined. When translated into English as "I am a student," the word "students" must also be underlined, especially in professional or regulatory documents where even small mistakes can have serious consequences. Another layer of complexity comes from differences in layout across different languages. For instance, Chinese text is typically shorter than English. So if you're designing a poster, ensuring it looks professional and visually appealing in multiple languages could require extra efforts. Arabic reads from right to left, which means interfaces within cards needs to be completely redesigned for the Middle Eastern market. Japanese and Thai have unique rules regarding line breaks, which could make you look completely amateur if not carefully observed. This is why document translation is so challenging. It's not just about translating the content, but also preserving and adapting the original formatting. Shameless plug. At East Innovations, we've developed a tool called ECI Link to tackle this problem. It allows users to seamlessly convert document languages while maintaining layouts and formatting with just one click. The third major use case, accounting for 10 to 15% of the AI translation requirements, is multimedia translation, covering subtitles, voiceovers, and video. The process here is more intricate, but on a very high level, it starts with creating a timeline that matches the subtitles and audio, followed by translating the text, and then finally embedding the translated content back into the video according to the timestamps. To provide a bit more context for why this isn't as straightforward, for example, if a single line of spoken English might require 2 frames of subtitles, while the same line in Chinese might fit into 1, and in German, you could stretch to 3. AI needs to dynamically adjust subtitle placements and segmentation to ensure the viewer experience. Finally, there's one more specialized use case, UI translation or code-based localization, which is essentially for software, applications, and games. This involves translating strings embedded in code while ensuring the app is fully functional and performant after translation is complete. Most of the translation revolves around string ID, and a more sophisticated approach might require continuous localization. We'll perhaps explore these concepts in more detail in an upcoming episode. So while AI translation looks simple, what's happening behind the scenes is a complex ecosystem of workflows and technologies. AI translation isn't just about efficiency. It's about accuracy, formatting, and usability across various contexts. If you have any questions about AI or localization, feel free to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. This is CG from East Innovations, and I'll see you in the next episode.